Alright guys, here's our first look at Season 12. Let's see what's in store.
Hello, Terrence. I am Juno. It is nice to meet you. My new life on Earth has been so exciting. We have much to discuss. I have seen pictures, but Earth is so much more beautiful in person.
Watch and learn.
Oh, the sand here reminds me of home. It looks like it is made of gold. There are some people I have been advised to avoid. Mother said all dogs were cute. Perhaps she was mistaken?
I will reap your soul.
I'm having trouble keeping track of everyone I meet. They keep changing their appearance. Alright. That one is Mercy. That one is Diva. I'm so bad with names. I was worried that keeping up would be hard. But it looks like I am not the only one starting from zero. Brushing up on one's skills is always a good idea.
Always more to learn.
As the Terrans say, it is party time! My adventure has just begun!
Let's go.
Wait, what was that?
Nice. New sport hero Juno. Lock the new mythic Anubis Reaper skin and other legendary skins by conquering the premium battle pass. And new game mode class. Utilize dynamic spawns to stay in the action as you VIE V for dominance across a series of capture points on 2 maps. Okay. Competitive rank reset. Yay, placement matches. Said no one ever. I get it though. And rank rewards. New homepage. First things first. Juno in the game. Let's go. Black one's probably my favorite so far. So basically just the vial changes for the gun.
Seize the soul! Clustered comets! A conspiracy? About me? Do not panic. extraterrestrials can be human too. For the future of Martian kind. I have no idea what is going on. A perfect launch does not mean a perfect landing. So much to see! So little time! What is that? What on Mars are you doing?
I think Jade looks better than the gold. Just my personal opinion. Alright, no more Juno stuff. Battle Pass. See what we got.
I'd gladly share a tomb with you.
What's a god to a queen?
Gods are mere tools, built to foster fear and wielded by the wicked.
One more story to tell around the fire.
신라반쇼 151에 Bear the weight of judgment.
You will know my vengeance.
There are always consequences.
Pupula mai maka lowalelo. I feel like I could build a pyramid.
Immortality. What a joke.
Alright guys, there's the battle pass. Quickly go over the skins again, because those are probably the most important. Is the Reaper Mythic. So at its base, here's level 1. Kind of clean. Here's level 2. Level 3. All decked out. I feel like if I had a choice of the heads, I would go with probably level 1. Level 1's probably my favorite. Definitely got to go level 4 on the armor though. It just adds more pieces. And my preference on the color, I might go with this, with the level 1 color, to be quite honest. I mean, they're all pretty good. Yeah, level 1 it is for me. So this would be my combination. Level 1 mask, level 4 armor, and the first level 1 color. I feel like that's the best combo. My personal preference. Glad Reaper's getting something. Because he ain't getting played. Alright, let's see what's in the shop. App with a beanie, gotta love it. This is kind of cool skin for Genji, Hanzo. Money's falling out of his bag. bundle's aight. Not the best. Let's see what's new with Juno.
One small step at a time. Threat neutralized.
Still can't crit on headshot.
Dispatched.
A little pad here.
Light speed. Enemy down. Injury detected. Maximum velocity. I'll fix that. Let's take off.
Alright, not much different with the range. Quickly go over the patch notes. Overwatch 2 retail patch notes August 20th. Season 12, New Frontiers. Prepare for an interstellar journey to discover new frontiers as the season introduces Juno, a cheerful and extraordinary new support hero hailing from Mars. Then battle through 2 new maps. In the Clash game mode, where you'll engage in an intense tug-of-war for the win. Unleash ancient Egyptian divinity, the new Mythic Anubis Reaper hero skin, and smite your foes using the heavenly sword of the Sun God Ra with the upcoming Mythic Midnight Sun Anna weapon skin. Upgrade to the Premium Battle Pass and add legendary Bast Doomfist, Aniana, and more to your collection. New hero Juno. Yay, new hero. Overwatch 2 newest support hero has touched down from Mars. Juno has landed with her versatile Medi-Blaster and Pulsar torpedoes, providing simultaneous healing and damage. Plus, Juno's Hyper Ring propels the team into action, boosting movement for faster fights, and her high mobility allows her to swiftly maneuver the battlefield to provide critical support or evade threats effectively. Juno Min was born on Mars during Project Red Promise, Legion Interstellar's secret multi-stage initiative to terraform the planet. Yay, terraform the planet, like Transformers has been doing for the last 400 movies. Okay. When dust storms begin to ravage the planet, the Red Promise colony lost contact with Lucian, throwing the project's future into jeopardy. To protect Juno, the Red Promise team sent her to planet Earth, where she could live her life in safety. Now Juno is determined to find a way to save her home and family before time runs out. New core game mode, Clash. Get ready to experience Clash, a new core game mode in Overwatch 2. Clash features 5 capture objectives placed in a linear path on a mirrored map. Only one objective is active at a time, and the match starts with objective C, the center one. Capture an objective by standing on it uncontested until the capture progress is complete. Teams that capture an objective are awarded 1 point to their score. Since the trial for Clash that took place earlier this year, the final capture points for each team A and E are even more rewarding, worth 3 points that are split up into segments on the capture progress. A win comes when a team reaches 5 total points from capturing various objectives on the map, or if they manage to push into their opponent's territory and fully capture the final objective. Clash arrives in both quick play and comp play with the new Hanaoka and Throne of Anubis maps and a temporary boost in frequency to ensure you get more chances to play. You can also play Clash in the arcade for a limited time as well. New Clash map, Throne of Anubis. Deep within these once proud temple grounds lies the Throne of Anubis, the god programmed, quarantined by Helix International. The quiet streets and historical sites surrounding the throne carry an air of tension for fear that the power that began the Omnic Crisis may yet again awaken. Hero Mastery updates. Charge up your particle cannon and load up your rockets. Hero Mastery single player courses for both Pharah and Zarya launch this season. Time your shots and protect ally bots as you take part in new challenges in a limited time event from August 20th to September 3rd. So August 20th to September 3rd. Plus, earn new rewards and up to 22,500 Battle Pass XP. New hero courses for Pharah and Zarya have been added. Nobody gives a damn about the mastery. Alright. General updates. Avoid as new as teammates. The avoid list has been updated with the following new features. Players now have 15 avoid slots divided into 3 pin slots and 12 recent slots. Pin avoid slots guarantee that these players will never be in your matches, and unlike our old avoid slots, they never time out. These slots never time out. You can put somebody there indefinitely forever. The new recent avoid slots do time out after 7 days like the old avoid slots, and they only prioritize constructing teams without these players on them. The player with the lowest time remaining in the recent list is removed from the list if a new player is avoided when the list is full. Time remaining for an avoided player in the recent list can be refreshed by using the Reset Avoid Expiration feature. The avoid list is now its own tab in the social menu, which still appears when at least one player is avoided. Any player that were avoided when Season 11 ended will be removed from the avoided list due to the aforementioned updates to the system. Developer comments. Avoiding other players has been a great way to curate your experience since the system was added, but with these changes we wanted to explore giving players best ways to manage their avoid slots. Spawn system changes. Group respawn is replaced by wave respawn in all non-comp modes. Wave respawn is added to comp play. Default respawn time increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Overtime respawn increased from 13 to 14 seconds. Wave respawn is disabled in overtime. Overtime respawn time is not increased in Flashpoint. Wave respawn is disabled when the payload is near the end of the track. In Escort and Hybrid game modes, the same time the existing anti-stall system activates. When the first hero on a team dies, they start a new wave for their team. Any hero that dies within 6 seconds of a wave starting automatically joins that wave. A hero joining a wave will respawn at the exact same time as the hero that started the wave. This means that the respawn time of heroes joining the wave can be as long as 12 seconds if they died at the same time as the first hero, or as short as 6 seconds if they catch the end of the wave. If a hero starts a wave and no other hero joins the wave, they will respawn 2 seconds faster. Hero will respawn in 10 seconds, the default respawn before Season 12. These changes are designed to reduce the number of one-sided matches. For an in-depth analysis of our thought process behind the changes to respawning, read the latest director's take. Shop updates. You can now try out all skins in the practice range from the hero gallery or the premium shop. Big. That's big. This is big. Competitive play updates. Mid-year rank reset. Comp skill ranks for all players have been reset. For Season 12, players will need to complete 10 placement matches for each role to be ranked to start climbing on the leaderboard. Developer comments. Our plan is to reset ranks every 6 months alongside larger updates that shake up the meta game, including significant hero balance changes, new heroes like Juno, new game modes like Clash, and changes to core systems like the respawning changes mentioned above. Predicted rank. Predicted rank that was displayed to players and placements at the end of each match is now displayed in all locations that rank is displayed for individual matches. Predicted rank is only displayed to players viewing their own rank. Other players can't see this info. Predicted rank is now used to determine whether a group is wide or narrow meaning that placements are no longer automatically considered wide. This will allow players to get much faster queues in many scenarios after their rank has been reset. Hero updates. Hero comments. Our recent 2.11.1 patch, which adjusted all the tank heroes, saw a significant gain in interest for the role and had a positive lasting effect in queue times for damage and support as well. There are a few additional tuning changes in this update for tanks, but this patch is largely focused on adjusting many of the more mobile heroes in the damage and support roles. Mobility is very powerful, and we would like for there to be more of a trade-off for the flexibility that it brings, especially as we add speed-boosting abilities by welcoming Juno to the game. Removing a handful of heroes to a 225 HP maximum, and in some cases increasing potency elsewhere in their kit. Tank changes. Diva. Maximum duration reduced from 3.5 to 3 seconds for the defensive matrix. Orisa. Energy Javelin. Impact damage increased from 60 to 80. Zarya. Particle Cannon. Secondary fire and minimum damage increased from 47 to 55. Secondary fire maximum damage increased from 95 to 110. Echo. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Hanzo. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Junkrat. Frag Launcher. Projectile size is now reduced by half after the second ricochet. Projectiles preserve slightly more velocity on ricochet. Sojourn. Railgun. Primary fire weapon spread reduced from 2 to 1.6 degrees. Critical hits now grant 10 energy. Energy degen rate reduced from 33 to 15 per second after 7 seconds. Sombra. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Virus. Impact damage increased from 25 to 35. Stealth. Bonus movement speed increased from 45 to 60%. Torb. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Base armor increased from 50 to 75. Support. Alari. Solar Rifle. Maximum ammo reduced from 16 to 14. Projectile environment collision size reduced from 0.15 to 0 meters for Captive Sun. Juno. Developer comment. Community feedback on Juno's trial was split between over and underpowered. On the stat side, she performed strongly in most every categories, but particularly overperformed in healing output over the course of a game. These changes are improving her utility while pulling back lightly on healing throughput. Since we'd still like her to launch in a strong state as players grow accustomed to her playstyle, there was also quite a few quality of life improvements that are listed elsewhere in the patch notes. Juno has been added to the lineup. Juno is now eligible for comp play. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Mediblaster. Burst projectile volley rate of fire reduced from 35 to 28 shots per second. Pulsar torpedoes. Damage and healing impact increased from 75 to 85. Heal over time reduced from 60 to 50 health. Hyper Ring. Deploy range increased from 3.5 meters. Cooldown reduced from 16 to 14 seconds. Orbital Ray. Deploy range increased by 3.5 meters. Cooldown reduced from 16 to 14 seconds. Kiriko. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Kunai. Critical multiplier reduced from 2.5 to 2x. Damage increased from 45 to 60. Recovery time increased from 0.5 to 0.55 seconds. Lifeweaver. Oh no. Healing Blossom. Healing progress can now charge passively at a reduced rate. No longer reduces movement speed when holding a full charge. Pedal platform. Duration only counts down while the platform is raised. Platform now resets if no one is standing on it for 2 seconds. Duration increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Health reduced from 400 to 300. Rejuvenating Dash. Healing reduced from 60 to 45. Mercy. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Staff. Primary fire healing increased from 55 to 60 health per second. Secondary fire damage boost increased from 25 to 30%. Moira. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Biotic grasp. Secondary fire increased from 60 to 65 damage per second. Lucio. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Sonic amp. Primary fire damage increased from 18 to 22. Hero quality of life updates. Developer comments. Alongside balance changes that should make Juno a strong and viable choice in the support role, we also heard community feedback to apply several smaller changes to make the experience of playing with or against Juno a lot more enjoyable. Thank you for your detailed feedback during Juno's hero trial. Support. Juno. Mediblaster. The weapon model visuals and firing sounds were updated to indicate when the weapon is at low ammo. The heal sounds that play locally to the Juno player were updated to be more noticeable when healing allies closer to full health. Pulsar torpedoes. The cooldown when the ability is cancelled after no successful lock-ons has been reduced from 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Line of sight checks were improved to better find targets with hitboxes in view, adding range forgiveness of an extra 5 meters on current targets that might move beyond the max 40 meters range. The local cancel sound was increased in volume to be more noticeable for the Juno player. The ally and enemy impact sounds were updated to be more noticeable for the Juno player. Healing torpedoes have new impact visuals when hitting enemy barriers and when clipping near walls. Glide boost. Now adjusts Juno better when she hits level architecture such as doorways. Hyperring. Juno players will now hear the initial hyperring apply sound when entering their own ring for the first time. The sound when re-entering the hyperring was updated to be more noticeable. Orbital ray. The ultimate enemy voice line was updated in tone to better contrast the ally version. The enemy version of the ray's start sound was updated to be more noticeable. Map updates. Flashpoint. Passing through the spawn door barriers of your own spawn will apply a temporary speed boost to get to the capture point faster. Speed boost is removed when taking or dealing damage. The speed boost is applied by both the default and forward spawns. The speed boost counts towards the existing movement speed bonus cap of 75%. Push. Pushbot collision has been updated so players cannot contest from certain high ground positions. General map and mode updates. Updates to our map recency system to increase the frequency of new maps and modes at the start of each season. Capture point outlines can now be seen through walls on Clash and Flashpoint when the capture point is unlocked. Lighting scenarios are now randomized in quick play and comp modes. Bug fixes. General. Fix a bug where the gotcha achievement was not awarding properly. Fix a bug where the weapon skins were not showing in the weapon variant menu. Fix a bug where first-time users could not skirmish which waiting for a game. Heroes. Ash. Fix a bug where some of the effects would not trigger with the Ash mythic skin equipped on Steam. Alari. Fixed a bug with the Lari's solar rifle, secondary fire, healing beam impacting the environment set of players when aiming near edges of collision. Juno. Cleaned up some of the effects of Juno's pulsar torpedoes when they landed as divas. Diva was re-entering her mech. Alright, a lot of stuff in this post. You can go back and read it all if you really want to. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one. If you liked the video, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully Season 12 is very, very, very overwhelmingly positive and everybody loves it. I think the game needs it. Thanks. See ya.